writes, I picked the map of being centered versus being adaptive and giving your center away. Today in class, we've been exploring in different exercises what it means to stay centered by getting this interruption from other people, by losing your own focus. And this map to me is a pretty visual, clear explanation of what's actually happening when we're centered, as opposed to when we're not centered. So let's start down here. When we're adaptive, we're not true to ourselves, we're not listening to our own truth. So what we're doing, we're giving our center, our energy, our core, our independence to another entity. This could be an authority figure, it could be a parent, a teacher, it could be the person you're in love with, it could be somebody that you admire that makes you feel small and insecure. Now, the reason why you give your center away is to create the illusion that you're safe this way. The person here, the authority that takes your center, is actually not supporting you in your personal growth. So this is like the type that's called gremlin leader. It's a personality that is really seeking for power and only feels safe when somebody else becomes submissive. The idea of being centered and facing somebody who tends to give away the center is to actually say, hey, I have my own center, you have your own center. I am safe inside myself, so I don't need to take your center. And if this happens, then two people can meet and be centered, then they're both relying on themselves, so they can meet with respect and awareness, and simply say hello, which means that they understand that all they need is inside themselves, and they're meeting the other person without judgment and expectation. And yeah, this is kind of my goal in life, to be able to do it more and more, because there's so many challenges in the way that make us jump into the position down here. Thank you for listening. Try to outsmart your partner.
That doesn't count.
Find an ending? So before we change again, what did you observe? What is working?
This. And this.
Yeah, this. Not really.
Okay, what do you mean by this and this?
So if I was just stuck here, I can keep my balance. Unless I just collapse. But if I use the plea, it's more stable. And I should do it.
What about the focus?
Because when I look for the eyes of Hala, just focus for the eyes or for the head here, it's really giving me more strong, make me more strong. But if I look for everything, it will be weak.
Also the feet, just think the muscles of the feet. Just think, not just being stuck, but also just being the muscles of the feet.
Good.
اسمعي
هتذكر قصة كتير احكيهم اياها.
طب ليش تحكي؟ انا فاهم انك براكتس.
تذكر المشكلة اللي صارت في الكاسة آخر مرة. خير امسك السكين حلا برا.
Alexandra, you have really nice legs.
Yusuf is the most centered person in the world. Look at his smile. Look.
لا بس استنى.
عايزة تتذكر البودكاست انت مرسال؟
مش لا. ان شاء الله. شو هذا؟
insecurity استعمل
أنا ما سبيت عليك، أنت سبيت علي.
So this is a treasure map. You are here in the island, and there's a treasure. Where's everything you want? It's inside it. There's happiness, there's clarity, there's success, there's love, there's family, there's advising, there's strength, stability. It's all here in this box. But you are in this island, and you don't know exactly how you're gonna get through this box or to the box. So there's something called feedback, which will help you to go to the box. Without feedback, you won't be able to find the treasure. So feedback can be from your family, your friends, anyone who can help you to get, or from actually from yourself, to go to the treasure. So basically, it's not about the treasure. Feedback is the treasure, because without feedback, you won't find the thing that you want.
The books, I remember the exercise with Kamel. When you ask us to think out of the books and find the way to enter the paper. And yeah, here the books, and everyone of us have the books, and it came from the experience, from the environment, from the culture, from the tradition, and this box, it means the identity and the ego and the worldview or the mindset. And for me, it's really important to have books. It's really important. But sometimes I think it's more important to think out of the box. So yeah, just everyone have books, and you should think out the books. That's
Yes. So I chose this one because when I was walking, and when I look at it, I did think of colors. Because in colors we have the basics, and we have the things that come out from the basics. So we have the four basic feelings, which is fear, sadness, anger, and joy. And out of it, it comes the other feelings. Other feelings should contain two feelings from the basics or more. For example, depression is a combination between anger and sadness. Shamata is a combination between anger and joy. And some of it can contain more, like, I don't know how to read it.
Sentimentality.
Sentimentality, which is joy, fear, and sadness. Yes, it is. Or it's joy and sadness. And that's it.
This one is called rapid learning, and it says, it explains the situations where, in case sometimes you don't do what exactly you intended to do, or sometimes you don't see people that they agree 100% with what you are doing, so they don't give you the go. In this case, you need to shift, work on yourself, change some things in order for you to get back to the go state. And sometimes when you don't get the approval, or when you don't reach the point when you don't deliver the idea, you start being hard on yourself, having really bad emotions, and you either go into the victim side of being sad, feeling pity for yourself because you were not able to deliver that idea, or persecutor, which you really don't listen to the other people, and you just be too protective for yourself, so you face them with like, I don't care about your opinion, with anger, fuck you, something like that. And all of this is like a swamp, because you're not building on yourself, you're not improving, and you're just stuck in the phase where you got the beep, you did not do anything good about it. So if you're really aware at this point, and you let yourself be open to the feedback and listen to it, it will get you back on track where you can shift some things in order to reach and deliver your idea where you can go to that goal.